It's a busy day in the Lake District. Oh my god, really cute lamb. Look at that. Anyway, it's a busy day in the Lake District. Claire and I have waited until the crowds have died down and we've gone down Borrowdale. Wonder what we're up to. Probably gill scrambling. Today we're looking at some Milk Gill. And then we're going to do a link up to the slabs above and potentially Gillercombe Buttress if we've got time. The first section's just pleasant rock copping, isn't it, Claire? Then we come to this very green area. So that's the area where we just were. The path is just there. There's a little stile over the wall. It's easy to spot. And then we've just come past this little beautiful waterfall, and there's Claire going up towards another little cascade. So where Claire just found leads up to this really pretty little cascade here. And she's making short work of this little bit. So we're still plodding up just grade 1 ground, but you're starting to get your first view back to the farm there at Seathwaite. How are we doing, Claire? We're up in the trees now, and that was what was hiding up here. So that probably looks like our first real bit of harder ground so far. As I say, up until this point, all grade 1. That's it, a little bit further along, about half a foot up. Nicely done. Big step, pull, pull, pull. Good work. So I just came up this section here. Claire has come up that side. And we've been faced with this little waterfall. I think the clear way is up this side here on this slab. But even that should be quite fun. Don't have socks over my boots at the moment, but even if I did, that just looks unpleasant. So this slab underneath was actually really quite fun. And this is where we find ourselves now. Claire's gone off ahead again. So easy slabs, I think, up through into this back corner here. And we'll see what hides around the corner. I can definitely see a steepening up here, and that is a little waterfall again. So this little waterfall looks really pretty. Look at that. Oh my god. What do you think?
I think that way probably looks better because you want to go down and then back up.
So Claire's come up this little slab here, and we're going to meet up here because I'm going up here. Whoop. There.
A bit wet.
Oh my god, I got wet. I went up that bit. Claire was sensible and went up that bit. So again, Claire's trying the grade 2 option, which she did just now. And I'm going to go for the grade 3 damp option. But just to try it out for, you know, like scientific purposes and all that business.
Dry feet.
Pardon?
And who has wet feet?
I have dry feet. I have a wet body. We're just having an argument about whether Claire likes slabs or not because of, well, what's behind us. So Claire's going up the rib behind. I'm going to have a look at this, but I do recognise that there is basically the little notch on the right hand side, or all the way over to the left, and that's a traverse above that drop. So it's going to take some careful thinking when I'm there. There's Claire joining from the little rib. She's kind of taken the kind of grade 1 side of the slab that she ended up on. And this is what I've just come up basically. So up along here, onto these steps, and then out up basically into this ground. I didn't fancy this thing here. There would have been a traverse on that, and that terrace just looks slippery as hell. But the slab above looks quite fun. Or I could go straight across here up to that. Just trying to decide. So, Claire's having a look, seeing how she does. That's quite cool. So we didn't get much footage on that section, but basically I came up here and then onto there and then up here. Claire came up here, around this bit and there. Actually all very pleasant, and looking at it, the more I look at it, you could quite comfortably, once you were on there, make your way over this way. Claire's just looking at this, that we pass on the left apparently, so we're trying to decide between these two bits. So we thought the ground on the left looked a bit boring, so we're gone for this. But it's absolutely fine. Maybe grade 2 worse. Claire's having a nice time. And it's pretty. Oh, Claire, you need to see this bit. It's so pretty. That's it. Wait till you see what's ahead. Yeah. So my next job is to go along here, over this, and then I'm going to work my way up here. Claire's going to see how she feels about it when I'm doing it, but there's another route up here, and you can either go up these slabs or over the top of the tree and out to the back there when focus catches up. We'll see how we do. It very much depends on what we're feeling up to. Okay, so this is actually quite easy going. It's not that bad at all, but it is slippy. However, we've got plenty that we can rest on. And we have a Claire over there who's eventually going to make her way over to us.
Everyone's having fun.
Note to self, wear waterproof shoes.
I think someone is about to get a little bit wet. Oh no, he's having a drink.
And this is how far we've got so far. Claire's just disappeared to go up this rib, and I'm looking at just working my way up here a bit further. We're going to move on to this rock on this side soon because it's a lot nicer, and I'm getting a really wet foot by using the left hand side. But I think up into these rocks, across here, we'll have a look at what this fall looks like, but we're probably going to go up right. I'm getting a really wet foot, so I'm going to move on. And there's Claire. Claire! And this is where I've come up. So if you like dry feet and nice scrambling, follow Claire. Like esoteric wetness, follow Phil. I'm not the bushcrafty sort, but this looks like mint. It is. That's probably the top of the difficulties. It's interesting, that last 10-15 minutes is probably the most fun. But you can see right at the very bottom here, that kind of little gravelly area is the bottom of that last set of falls, and where the big last pool was. Brings you up to this little pool here, where Claire is currently scrambling up the back of. They're doing a very nice job, I might say. We've got this short section and then we're out on the top. So we're up past the wall now. We've got this little section to go, and then we think the rocks up here and the trees and last little hoorah of the trip. Good work, miss. Step up. Well done. Nicely done. Well done. Might go this way. See what you think. Move. Please tell me I'm allowed to climb up there. Oh, this bit looks fun. So we're going up this rib, and then along this gangway, and then out there. That's so cool. Nearly done. There, fell over. And that is that. We're on the top. That is where we came from. And this is us. And the path is just on there. And that's our next scramble. We're going over to the slabs. So the approach to the slabs is pretty easy. You go from the top of the waterfall to the stile, and then you're at the slabs. So up a little bit more and then you can see the obvious little diagonal start to form. It's super grippy, isn't it?
It is.
Get yourself till you can get, yeah, exactly. There's good smears, there's good holds. You did well. How are you feeling?
Okay. Oh.
So we topped out on the second of today's scrambles, and we're looking up towards our link up onto Gillercombe Buttress. Our route is up these, so that looks like the easiest way. And then once we reach the top of this thing here, we then come up onto the skyline and work our way along there, and there's the top.
I'll watch you up it first.
Fair enough. We've popped our helmets on because this is the start of our climb now, but we do have climbers up on these, and we don't trust them not to drop shit on our head, so we're going up this rib, along the top. Could be wrong, but I think Colette's enjoying herself as she just nips past in the background there.
Hello.
We're about halfway up the rib now, and Claire's doing really well. Having fun?
Yeah. No, there's a really good step. Like that.
So many bilberries.
Oh. Okay.
This bit looks a little chossy. What's it like?
Head that way.
Go to the skyline.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're at the top of the rib now. There's the rib. There's a happy Claire.
With bilberries.
And we're kind of just going up this now. Nice move. Keep going. Keep it going. All about your feet. That's it. Well done. Well done. Good work. And that's it. Step in. So the top of this buttress isn't quite as interesting as the bottom, so you can just about see a bit of it reaching out below us. But this stuff is nice bits of scrambling interspersed with grassy bits. Up ahead of us we have a Claire, and generally just all round us we have an amazing view. How cool is that? Well, we're at the top. It's not the most inspiring top, but we're there, and it's pretty. Now we've just got to walk down. We're going to do grey knots there, base brown there, then we're going to go down the path next to the gill that we came up in the first place, and maybe even have a little swim if we found. Oh, and of course, we went for a swim. And we're back where it all began. There's the beck. We've just come over the wall. And there's the farm at Seathwaite. Big day, but fun.